Hi, friends. It's Victor Costa. Peace, love, and muscles. Hope you're doing well. Um, Many of you know I quit my fancy gym and now I belong to the building gym. And what's great about that is that no one goes there. I am in there by myself, and I decided to do a little video for you. And folks have been asking me, "Hey Vic, where have you been?" I'm working on a few projects, but I wanted to share with you this little video because I was afraid that my home gym, which really doesn't have a lot of equipment, it's okay, that I would somehow suffer to some degree in terms of development. And I had this understanding that I needed this state-of-the-art gym, this great facility, every machine in the world and everything at my disposal to get in shape and to stay in shape. And I even said out loud to my family, "Do you think that by going to the basement gym, I've kind of given up in a way?" And by virtue of asking that question, I decided to just make a shift. And instead of feel myself deteriorating or stagnating as a result of joining this, I looked at it as my Rocky moment, a moment to be more resourceful, a moment to get back in touch with myself when I only had bricks available to train with in my backyard and fashioned pulleys. So I got back to the heart of bodybuilding, the heart of what matters to me, which is excellence for myself, and just making up my mind that this was an opportunity to go further, not to deteriorate, that it was an opportunity to express myself and to make my body yield toward my own thoughts, which really, that's all it does anyway for all of us. It conforms and contorts to your mind and your imagination when you are doing the things that are congruent with what your body wants, which means no steroids, no testosterone, no supplements of any kind. I don't even take vitamins. I'm eating 3 times a day, sometimes 4 when I get a little hangry in the evening. And when I get hangry, this is what I've been having: 4 eggs with 1 extra white. I've been having some asparagus, and I've also been having a tomato. I throw a tomato in there, and that's what I have. Lunch is very basic. It's chicken or salmon these days, and the salmon, the fat in the salmon is doing me well. I'm starting to fill out in my face a little bit more, and diversifying the food that I'm eating. And salmon comes with vegetables, usually cauliflower or broccoli, farro or rice, and I switch it up. And then I'll have still a chicken meal. And the chicken I've been getting from Whole Foods. Sometimes they have cooked breasts already, and I buy those in like a family pack, so it's $19.99 for like maybe 12 chicken breasts, which is really an incredible value. I'll take 365, which is the Whole Foods brand lentil and rice mix for my carbohydrate, half of a sweet potato, and then another serving of broccoli or asparagus or broccoli or asparagus. And don't forget the half of an avocado at lunch and the half of an avocado at one of the other meals. And that's the scoop. In terms of what I'm doing for arms, down in the basement, the heaviest the weights go are 40 pounds. So I am contorting my body to make those feel as heavy as humanly possible using the mind-muscle connection, doing extra reps, of course. And believe it or not, the extra reps were suggested by none other than Mrs. Costa. No, not my wife, my mother. My mother said, "Since the weights are lighter, shouldn't you do extra reps?" I mean, this is from Mom, and she's right. So now I do about 4 sets, 5 sets when I really want to, of bicep curls with 40-pound dumbbells, and then I get right into a preacher machine that they have downstairs. And I'm also not concerned about the repetitions on the preacher as I am the proper body posture, the positioning, and sort of stretching against the resistance, especially at the beginning of the exercise, which is where you have to really relish the exercise. I'll do a video on that. I'll get my wife or daughter to take a video of me when I'm doing that to show you what it's like to stretch against the resistance, sort of argue with the weights, if you will. And I miss you all, and I will be more active, and I'm doing some awesome stuff, and I want you all to be a part of it. So stay true to yourself, stay hungry, stay creative. It's not what you have, it's how you use it. And it's more about what not to do than to do, right? You don't do drugs, you don't smoke, you don't booze, you don't lose sleep, you don't come around bad people, You don't go around bad energy. You try not to beat up on yourself. And in the affirmative side, you work out. And that's it. So it's more of what you don't do to stay in this kind of condition on a day in and day out, which you can do. And you can excel and exceed at any stage of life. I don't buy into that stuff. There's several myths that I want to dispel at some point, and I will do that about how much protein you really need and how much food you really need. And as I get more conscious, I am more aware of my footprint in general on this world. And I want to take what I need and really not be excessive in terms of how much food I need and how much things I take, because the body does not respond well when you overfeed it, overtrain it. There's no benefit to overdoing anything. When your body's speaking to you all the time, you just have to be aware of the language that it speaks, and that comes in the forms of feelings, right? And so I know this is a little bit verbose, but I love you all. I wish you all the best. Peace, love, and muscles. Please take care of yourselves. And don't forget, please ding that little bell so that you're aware of all the videos that are coming out. And of course, like, subscribe, share, and all those other things. And if we can proliferate this kind of message, maybe it'll tone out some of the other weirder messages and things that are out there. Be kind to yourself, be kind to each other. Peace, love, and muscles. Take care. Bye-bye.